works there.
Yeah.
But I thought that was very interesting.
But now you've
Very
taken away from this being the most wonderful time of the year, and our listeners are going to think that just because it's my birthday, it's the most wonderful time of the
that's
year.
it. And
there
that's
are
it.
other reasons.
That's it for this episode. Thank you very much.
You're listening to This Week in Sedgefield.
It feels like spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung and the grass is riz.
Oh, the grass is riz.
The grass is riz. Do you not know that?
What does that mean?
Spring has sprung.
Yes.
The grass is riz. I wonder where the boydies is. They say the boydie's on the wing, but that's absurd because the wing's on the boyd. Have you not heard that before?
No, I have a feeling you just made it up on the spot.
No, I'm not even sitting on the spot. No,
that you know of.
I didn't. That's a famous poem. Are you a literate person?
Because I haven't heard that. I'm illiterate.
Yes, you haven't heard it. It's world famous.
Yes,
it's world famous
in the world inside your mind.
Yep.
So yes, it is spring. It's feeling all glorious and all good. Do you know what's happening with the weather over the next week?
I don't actually. I know that there will be weather every day.
Well, just don't make assumptions.
Most of the day.
You're a journalist.
I have reliable sources.
You can't do that, man. That's absolutely unbelievable. Hey, we had a really interesting morning, didn't we?
We did, yes. Yeah, we were putting together, we were outsourcing our services as podcast professional people.
That's right. Yeah, the PPPs.
The PPPs,
as they're well known now. Yeah.
No. It really was. We were assisting the Knysna municipality in putting together their own podcast.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, they just felt that it was a good way to get across to their people.
That's right. Yeah. To communicate a bunch of the stuff happening. Because one of the major things, and it's what we're going to talk about now, is that we all know about, and a lot of us are talking about it, and we've seen it all over the place, and that is that the Knysna municipality seems like it is very, very likely to dissolve the council. Sorry, dissolve the council, not the municipality.
No, please don't dissolve the municipality.
Well, you know what I mean. We spoke about having smaller municipalities along the way.
Yes.
So I mean, how small do we go? You know, the streets municipality.
Look, it is something we have to talk about, and not to take anything away from the municipal podcast, but. The decision has been made for all intents and purposes, and even for those who aren't intense.
Yeah.
That Knysna, that Anton Bredell, the
MEC,
the MEC for local government in the Western Cape government, has informed the Knysna municipality of his intentions to put them under administration, and because the two don't always go together, dissolve the council.
Yeah. Under Section 139CB.
That's it. Well, remember,
it was 139C.
Section 139 or 138.
No, it's 139.
139C. Yeah, Chapter 4.
Yes,
Page 12.
Paragraph F.
Yes. So basically and we recently had Lavelle Davis, the local ward councillor and the ex-DA mayor of Sedgefield,
probably about 2 weeks ago,
come and tell us why the DA faction of the council thought this was a good idea. They were for it.
And this was why it was so interesting when we were sitting down with the mayor this morning, and it wasn't just like a normal kind of interview like we were able to have with Lavelle, but it was still a really good one, and it was fascinating. It was really interesting, and what I loved was hearing sort of almost I think I can say other side.
The other side,
I think I could say other
why
side,
the majority
of
the council voted against. Well,
don't want it.
They don't want it.
Yeah.
I think they voted for challenging it.
Yeah, and it seems like they are busy challenging it, and that they want to look at possibly legal action as an absolute last resort.
Yeah, now that was news to me, because I thought the only way they could challenge it was in court. But apparently they can go through national government and other
the provincial board, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Something
ways of challenging it.
Yeah, so that they can raise comment. They can all of that. There is a deadline, a due date for all of that comment, for all of that to come in, and then further decisions we made, and then a lot of steps with that. And it was very interesting what that process would look like, what it could entail, and some of the bigger kind of issues that the mayor and that the council would raise with it.
I don't want to say what was said in that podcast because obviously that is their podcast.
Yeah.
And I do encourage our listeners to listen if they care about Sedgefield and Knysna to listen to it because it was quite enlightening.
It was,
But basically, to put it down, basically they are saying they are against it and they believe that things are on the up and up.
Yes.
It was very much about processes that are being put into place to get stuff done.
Yeah, and improvements.
To improve, improvements that have already happened.
Yeah.
Now that's, whether you agree with that or not, that's what he was outlining. It was an impressive interview. It was.
No, I think so, yeah.
What I really liked was the funny side.
Yeah.
When he mentioned, we were talking about public-private participation and cooperation.
Private companies,
where individuals and associations and groups are stepping in
and very appreciated.
Assist. Yeah. And he was saying it was great, like Knysna Infrastructure Group, Revive Sedgefield, Revive Knysna, AfriForum. Yeah. He was saying they really, really appreciate all the work that they do.
And essential and,
and everything that they do. He said, but he wanted to point out that Knysna municipality itself does fix potholes on a daily basis, but they don't have the press around like us when they do it. So maybe their progress isn't quite as publicized as the progress of other groups that are doing such wonderful work around Sedgefield and Knysna.
I think that's something that Lavelle did very well, and the DA, bless you, I'm sure if that was you, I'm sure you are. And the DA did very well, and Lavelle especially when he was the mayor on the go. Do you remember that?
Yes. Mayor on the go. Yeah.
He was very active in kind of communicating out. And I think given the chance, I think that could actually be very, very helpful. So that was funny, and you could really hear he was laboring. Man, we appreciate so much all of this. But also we are doing stuff, and he's saying that it kind of gives a boost. But one of the key points I think from the interview and from just what we're hearing, and I think really feeling in the sentiment is the feeling from the council that this is a big political move. Why is this happening now? And I mean it started happening before, but there's been this whole thing of Ramaphosa talking about how some of the best municipalities in the country are DA run. He also earlier in the speech did speak out. Did you see this?
Yes, I did. Yeah. It was strange because he was talking to ANC people. It was an ANC rally.
That's it. But
to local government rally or something.
So it got very much clipped, which means that people just took only that section and drawn all the assumptions, and I'm very guilty of that. I did as well. And I've seen a little bit of before and after, and I think the sentiment is still very true and holds. But he was just saying that there are great run ANC municipalities and all of that, but we've got to kind of learn from each other as well. So I think that there's going to be a lot of jumping on things like that. I mean, the DA was very quick and very happy to jump on that.
It was the first time I'd seen the DA and the EFF agreeing with the ANC.
They did it.
It was amazing.
The GNU. Anyways, but there is a lot of politicking going about. And our council...
They believe it's true. This Knysna under administration, the leading coalition are of the opinion that this is a political move rather than a move of good governance.
That's it. That is
their opinion. It's certainly not ours.
It's one to consider.
It's one to consider. I'm not saying it is ours, and I'm not saying it's not ours. It's an individual thing to consider.
I mean, we are. It's good to hear both sides. Honestly,
absolutely, always good to hear both sides.
And very, very helpful in that. So we're gonna have to see what happens with that and what comes up and around with that. But let's bring it all the way back to Sedgefield, because it is the time of year It's the festival time of year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Oh, you know why? Because not tomorrow, but the day after is your birthday.
It is indeed.
Hey, happy birthday.
33 again.
Yeah, 33 for the fourth time.
Well, for the 20s. No,
let's not you hit 33, then reset, and then 33 again, and then
keep turning.
That's it. Turn the clock back.
Turkey tree.
And you're going camping, are you?
We're going camping this weekend. Yes,
that's nice. In your backyard.
No.
Someone
we're going
else's.
further than that. It's just past Mossel Bay.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
cool.
We're going to a place where there's Bonnie Dale, not Bonnie Vale, Bonnie Dale.
Oh, Bonnie Dale.
It's a place,
the
it's
Bonnie
like,
Lass
almost like a 4x4 camp, though we don't have a 4x4 vehicle.
See how that's why you got new tires.
It's a camping. It's very basic stuff.
Oh, cool.
There is glamping for other people, but
course.
we're doing the
sleep in the car.
tent. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And one of the beauties of it is there's no cell phone reception.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Now, I have been told, and I've actually told other people, if you want no cell phone reception, you can do it at home by turning your cell phone off.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is a place where even if you turn your cell phone on, you can't make contact.
Oh, magic, man.
But
that's going to be cool.
Going away for a weekend with lots of extended family members,
Really?
of sort of add-ons of family members that I've never met before.
Whoa, okay, cool.
So really, really cool.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Oh, that's brilliant, hey?
Yeah.
Hey, I also heard, we were just speaking about municipalities and stuff like that, but the Mossel Bay municipality got voted as one of the best in the country. I think they were third.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wow, that's good.
This is, just the tail end of another conversation with someone who works there.
Yeah.
But I thought that was very interesting.
But now you've taken away from this being the most wonderful time of the year, and our listeners are going to think that just because it's my birthday, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
That's it. And
there are other reasons.
That's it for this episode. Thank you very much. No, there are reasons. In fact, there are a ton of other reasons. I remember this time from last year because at the end of it, I was straight up exausted.
Yeah,
because it felt like every week
so much.
Yeah, so much great stuff. Let's start off by talking about the first thing coming up. Actually, no, let's not talk about the first one. Let's talk about the Kite Festival.
The Kite Festival. That's the biggie.
Yeah, this is the Garden Route Kite Festival sponsored by Remax.
It is brought to you by Remax on October the 12th.
Correct. Sunday, October the 12th.
Sunday, October the 12th, and it's at the.
Should be at Scarab. None of the posters said.
Yeah, the Scarab Market place.
And this is a great family event, everyone kind of event. You come out, there are stalls, there are games.
Stalls, and the huge kites, of course.
Yes. Yeah.
They've got a number, I think 4, or it might be 6, because my memory's not so good. Either 4 or 6.
Yeah.
Or maybe 3 or 5.
Or somewhere in between.
Yeah.
It's a number. It's certainly a number.
Kiters coming
really?
out. Yeah.
How do they get you?
People who fly kites, they fly, but in an airplane. They're coming out with their huge kites. I hope we have enough wind. Last year, there wasn't quite enough wind.
There was still some really cool
ones. To get the big
ones.
guys up there. Yeah, there was still.
And it was still just a really fun event.
Not only kites. I mean, it's that whole mix again.
Oh, there was a hula hoop competition. I dominated. I'm kidding. My kids did it.
Dog training, agility. That's it. Dog agility.
There's a dog running through a tunnel on the poster.
Yes, dogs running through tunnels.
There's also a dog that's looking up at the sky. I assume at the
tunnels
kites.
running around dogs.
That's right. Sure, I mean, it's a still. We don't know. We can't make assumptions. It's 2025.
Yeah, and obviously all the stalls.
Great food.
What else was there?
It's in aid
They've got live music.
Yes.
As opposed to dead music.
Yeah.
Live music.
Good
live
change.
singers. Which will be great.
Yeah.
And
it's all in aid of
dunking. I didn't tell you about that. Dunking stool.
Oh, really? For the donuts.
So people.
Dunkin' Donuts.
No. Yeah, people sit on the stool and other people throw things at a target, and if they hit the target, the stool gets dunked.
You're going to get on there, aren't you?
They have already told me.
Is it?
Yeah. I hope there's other contenders. Other contenders.
And if we accidentally miss the target and it just goes straight at
me,
I mean, not me saying. I'm just rude. I'm asking.
For, just in case. Yeah.
For the politicians who you badmouth.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All of those. Okay, so that's the Kite Festival coming up 12th of October. That's going to be absolutely awesome. Coming up a little bit sooner than that is the Ecolution Festival. You were telling me about this.
Ecolution, yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to get
Ecolution Festival is in Reenendal.
The 3rd to the 6th of October, you've said, yeah?
Yeah, and it's quite something. Basically, it's a combination of tree planting
Mm-hmm.
and clearing of corridors for wildlife.
Yeah, not just any planting.
It's like a green
indigenous
festival.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so last year they planted 500 trees. 500 trees.
Saplings or like full-on trees? Because that's impressive.
No, I think saplings.
Okay.
They grow into trees.
Oh, do they?
Yes, yeah. I can't imagine
just your opinion.
sort of walking along with
500 of them. And it's a festival after all.
60-meter pines and digging holes for them. And, no, come on. No, saplings, treelets.
Treelets.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bees.
Normally they do, as far as I remember, it's those ones that are very, very good for the atmosphere. What are they called?
Trees.
I know, but there's a, specific kind of tree.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be in the edge, right?
Thing. Anyway, it's going to be in the edge.
So we'll get that name at least.
This year they're planting 1,000. Okay?
That's amazing.
Endemic indigenous trees. And they're creating wildlife corridors through community engagement. So it's a festival. There's going to be all sorts of other things going on.
Fun things going on.
Fun things going on.
Garden route, so it's going to be a market, I'm sure.
And that sort of thing, they're also tying in with the Rondaflay Learning Centre.
Awesome.
It's very close to both of our hearts.
Yeah,
I know you've been involved as well. The centre that looks at educating, it's like a small number of children, but children that have been failed by the government.
Kind of left behind.
Left behind. Yeah, not failed. Left behind.
No, they were failed by the education institution, yes.
And they're being given special attention by this wonderful little school called the Rondaflay Learning Centre.
Stable place to learn. Really beautiful area.
And
phenomenal things coming from there.
And they stay there. So it's in Rhiannondale. There's also a guy, a Cape Townian guy called Anthony Stone, who's doing a 6-day walk from Nature's Valley to the Wellbeing Sanctuary, which is as a fundraiser and awareness creator for this festival. So that's going to be featured in next. All the details will be in next edition of The Edge.
I remember you saying that one of the big focuses is all the planting of the trees is planting them for the future generations.
Yes,
which I think is a lovely sentiment.
Cause, hey?
I like that.
Very,
that's
very
cool.
noble cause.
So if we shift gear just a little bit and speak about something a bit sadder than that, but very much speaking about future generations and just taking notice of the current generation of Sedgefieldians, of Sedgetables, of the Sedgefield folk. But we had a sad passing of a well-known community member.
Eugene Roux. I think he's loaded on most of our phones as Eugene Cycleworks.
Exactly.
He was the man that started Cycleworks, and up until a year ago, 2 years ago, he ran it and he owned it.
Always so helpful, always
before
so
he
great.
retired, but has been so involved in the Sedgefield community, particularly in the cycling. Oh wow! You know, when he first opened, I was we'd only had the Edge for a few years, and Sedgefield was a walking and running town. It really was a walking and running town.
Haven't found cars yet,
and there's this guy comes into the Edge and says, "Hey, I'm opening a cycling shop." And I thought, because we see businesses opening and closing and opening and closing,
everyone trying stuff.
And I thought, oh, this poor sap, he's going to invest all this money in stock, and nobody cycles in Sedgefield. And what a clever move. Nobody cycles in Sedgefield until you sell them a bicycle, and then they say,
that generally helps.
He created this
amazing.
Huge cycling movement in Sedgefield. Young
huge
people, old people, and he was so involved.
He was. That made a big difference.
He's going to be such a loss. I mean, even after he had sold Cycleworks, he was out there riding with people.
That's it,
from what I gather, and I do stand to correction, but from what I gather, he was running a cycling event in Namibia. And after the event finished, the next day, I think he went out for a ride with a friend to sort of celebrate how well the event went. And it was a heart problem, and he passed away.
Very sad.
I hope I've got those details right. They've come from various sources.
I'm sure you'll get for the next edition.
I just really want to say to his wife Stephanie,
to Hagen and Bronwyn,
Hagen and Bronwyn, son and daughter. We just want to say how sorry we are. What a loss! What a sudden loss. tragic. And we also want to salute Eugene.
A great legacy left behind.
Great legacy left
behind, which is absolutely fantastic. So his memorial funeral, I'm not sure what they're calling it, what it is, but that's happening on the 24th of September?
That's on 1 o'clock, 24th of September at the Sedge Christian Church.
Yeah, there we go, Sedge Christian Church. But also happening on that day is back to all of our festivals and things, is the Battle of the Buskers.
Oh, yes. On the same day. Heritage Day.
24th September?
Yes.
1 o'clock?
It's the Battle of... Sorry?
What time is it again?
What time? Remember? That starts at around 12. But it goes on all afternoon.
Yeah, the whole day. Oh, brilliant.
So it's definitely worth a pop in and a stay and a clap and a cheer.
Yes, and a picnic.
It's 3 bands against one another. They battle it out, as the name suggests.
Do they just slap each other?
Yeah. Well, no, they hit each other over the head with guitars.
With good tunes. And
sharp
good
guitars.
times.
They hit a sharp D minor. No, D sharp. Anyway, and basically it's voted, the best act is voted by a clapometer.
Oh, cool.
That's the amount of claps that people, not claps, but the applause that they get.
There's a battle after all.
The applause they get. So the last year's winner
is, he's returning.
Christou. He's returning.
Yeah, you were a fan of his. I heard him a little bit.
Yeah, he was so good. He was very good. And 2 other acts, two new acts, new to the battle, will be sort of performing against him.
King.
And what I think I mentioned it last year. What's really nice about this is the bands up until the last few festivals and including this one, I think, have all agreed that the prize money should be shared equally.
Cool.
So they're sharing the prize money. I mean, they're taking the afternoon off their busking to enter this competition. So the prize money is shared equally.
That's pretty neat. Okay.
And I think Pick and Pay have come on board as a sponsor or have always been on board as a sponsor.
Man, they're brilliant. They're cool.
And aren't they just?
Yeah, jeez.
And so they win the coveted guitar. There's a guitar trophy.
Really? Is it the Watershed one? That was stolen.
No, they gave that back.
They gave a replica back.
Yeah, they gave a replica back.
We got the actual one.
So that's always a good one to go to. And, cool. And then there's another festival coming up as well.
There are so many things that are happening. Let's talk about the next one. And that let's go straight to the one that I'm interested in, the World Cubing Association.
Yes, the World
Cubing competition.
Yes. Now, I've heard of the Flat Earth Society, but not the World Cubing Association. Is that where they cut the sides off the planet?
No, it's already a cube.
Straight?
It's already a cube.
Oh, it's already a cube.
You've been put into the box, not realizing that you're actually on a box. Man.
So is it Rubik that came up with this theory?
So it was Rubik. So the Rubik's Cube is the most bought toy in history. There are over 500 million sold.
Bigger than Lego.
Or more. I don't know how you would calculate it, but because Lego, you can buy packs that have like 10,000 of them. You cut individual Lego bricks, and it's Lego, by the way, not Legos. Just putting out there. But
I didn't say Legos.
I know you didn't. I'm just saying for the people who do, the wrong people.
The people what do.
Yeah. So yes, the Rubik's Cube, very, very popular toy, and it's been refined down more and more to become very, very fast. And what you have are these global competitions.
Would that be Squarable? No, it's global. Yes,
global competitions.
The
cuboidal competitions of people solving these cubes as fast as possible. It is phenomenal to see. So there's not just the standard one is the 3x3.
Yes.
3x3x3.
Yeah.
And that one, the world record for that is just over 3 seconds. Being sold.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. There's the 2x2 as well.
Seconds.
So a 2x2.
No,
do I have one here? It's in the next room. The 2x2 has been solved in 0.3 seconds,
and that was on the Ark.
Yeah. It pairs. Yeah. But there's also going to be for this competition, it'll be anybody who can solve the cube, the one that they choose in their category, in under 10 minutes. So it's a great beginner's one.
Yeah,
there's only 50 people allowed to enter. It's really, I'll drop the link and everything. I know it sounds like I'm kind of marketing. I'm not making any money off it or anything. It's just a really cool community. We've got a Speedcubing club.
So where's it going to be held?
It's at the Town Hall, Sedgefield Town Hall, on the 1st of November.
1st of November.
And anybody who wants to come along, you can actually just come and watch, because it's pretty fascinating to see.
I'm sure it must
Generally, kids, I know like my son is solving a cube 3x3 in under 30 seconds now, Ezekiel.
Oh, my goodness.
He's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. But there's a bunch of people in the garden routes who are solving. We've
Cubists.
already, Speedcubers.
Speedcubers.
Okay. So there's going to be 2x2, 3x3. There's Pyraminx, which is a triangular one. There's going to be 4x4, 5x5, and a Megaminx, which is a 12-sided one.
No.
And there's also going to be
you need like 12 people to solve it.
Oh man,
how do you
12
turn
fingers?
all the...
It's wild. I'll show it to you after it. It's very, very cool to watch.
I'm holding one now for our listeners to see. Yeah. Okay.
And the one that I'm excited to see is the blindfolded 3x3.
Oh, so you don't blindfold the cube. You
do as well. It doesn't make a difference, but it's just for tradition's sake.
Look, is there a prize? I want to know.
Well, you get on the global leaderboard.
No. I mean, is there a prize? Let me finish my sentence.
Sorry.
Is there a prize for the slowest? Because I started one when I was about 15.
Yeah.
When they first came out, and I still haven't solved it.
Oh, really?
I'm unable.
Yeah.
The best I've done is two layers, but I can never ever do the third layer.
It's memorizing an algorithm. It's you learn, and with
algorithms
YouTube now,
weren't even invented when I started doing. Nobody knew what an algorithm. There wasn't even the Book of Faces. So how would I have known about an algorithm?
Exactly. There were books. That's how you learn. But now with YouTube, it's opened up a massive opportunity for people to learn it. It is such a fun hobby, such a fun sport. Really,
I can imagine.
Yeah, very cool. So that's coming up on the 1st of November. Also happening in November is the Anything That Floats on the 15th of November.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Of course I would.
So we're so excited once again to have this event going on. It's a fundraiser for Mr Tandani. We really need to have more entries this year.
Yeah.
Because last year, I think we had, was it 6 or 7 or 8?
No, it wasn't even as much as that. Yeah.
No, it wasn't enough.
It was great fun.
Such a fun day.
And
to watch these boats not float or float. Our boat
pretty much won.
Not last year, the year before we won.
Oh, really?
And
then
last
I joined
year,
and
we sunk. Yeah,
sorry.
We sunk big time.
But we had the most fun.
It really is a great day.
Yeah.
15th of November this year is much later. Normally we have it in September or maybe October.
It was a bit cold last year.
But this year we're having it in November because there's so much going on in October.
Yeah. No, that's where it happened.
So we're looking forward to doing that. I really would like to encourage companies to form teams.
Yeah,
we're having it later this year, by the way, not just later in the year, but later in the day.
Oh, okay.
Because we're worried that people might want to work for a while in the mornings, or they might not want to get out of bed so early. So we're going to have it later in the day. It'll still be in the morning, but maybe starting at 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, because we
building
started a bit
the
earlier.
Float.
Yes.
And then only having the races at 2 or so. And then also, hopefully, if we can find... Calling all musicians.
Oh, yeah. Oh, totally,
a musician or two who will play for nothing.
Yes. Well, for the community.
For the community. For the joy of it.
That's it. No, and it's a charity. It's a fundraiser.
It is a fundraiser for Mr Tandani. But we also understand that musicians have to eat 2.
Well,
sometimes they eat 3. So that's coming up.
Yeah,
very excited about that.
How do we sign up for that? Do we have a formal process yet?
Yes, there is a form. You can send in send in an email to editor@edgenews.co.za.
Okay.
That's me.
Yeah.
And I will either send you an entry form or just use your email and hold you to that and come and hound you if you don't enter a team.
Yeah, there we go.
It's not expensive. I think it's either 360 or 400 Rand. I'll have to check.
Yeah, for a team.
For a team.
Yeah,
a whole team.
Yeah.
And spectators are free if you want a spectator.
You can take them home.
You can take them
free.
home. Yeah.
We both got
that.
So
that's wonderful.
That
are we running out of time?
We are pretty much.
Because I
feel like there's something you want to talk about though.
I want to talk about. I've solved a national quandary.
Oh yes. I'm so glad you have.
It's come up again.
Yeah.
Because they're having a whole discussion on it.
Who's there? The whole country.
The whole country.
No one listening.
Country has been discussing it.
Yeah.
But now it's been discussed at high levels. It's the Pala problem.
Oh yeah, the finding all those millions in
finding all the
President
millions
Ramaphosa's
in the
couch. Yeah.
Now I don't know why it's taken me to solve this.
Yeah.
They've come up with all sorts of things
guys.
like the manservant. I don't know what he is, if he's a butler or he's a housekeeper or whatever.
Mervant.
Or a manager or something. But anyway, he was saying he didn't want to put the money in the safe because too many people have access to the safe.
Okay.
And he didn't know what to do with it. But I know what happened. I know what happened.
Give it to the Edge. They should have
They should have given it to the Edge. We would have looked after it. No, I think, I'm sure what happened was that the man in charge was an Afrikaans-speaking person. Mm-hmm. And so when he got hold of Mr. Ramaphosa and said in his broken English, money, what do I do? Cash, lots of cash, don't know what to do with it. And Mr. Ramaphosa, who was away, as everyone knows at the time, he probably just messaged back one word: bank.
Yeah, bank.
Bank.
Okay.
And this guy looked at it, and being Afrikaans speaking, what is a bank in Afrikaans? It's a sofa. A bank is a sofa. So he thought, put it in the bunk.
You've solved it.
Sit it in the bunk.
What a hilarious misunderstanding.
Yes.
That's what they should
that's obviously what happened. I think Mr. Ramaphosa is just a bit embarrassed about being totally bilingual.
Yeah.
He should have used, it is one of the 12 national languages.
Yeah.
He should have used the proper.
Yeah. But should have said first national.
First, or something like that. Or just the standard, really. Not what was the VB Bank?
No, I wanted to make that joke, but you did, so you're going to be in trouble. Not me.
Probably. So anyway, if you tell someone to put the money in the bank and you can't see it on your balance, look in the sofa. Yeah, look in the sofa. Anyway, I think we're running out of time.
I think we're completely out.
Absolutely. Okay, well, it's been real.
It has. Thanks for the chat.
Thank you.